Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to continue the tarot reading for the girl groups. In this case, it's ITZY's turn. So yes, we're going to be reading for them, and this is the cards that they got. The Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, the Empress, and Knight of Wands. So I actually am amazed by these cards. They are all very positive, actually. Very, very prosperous, very successful, I would say. So, if they are planning on coming back, um, definitely there's going to be a lot of success for them, especially because we start with the Ace of Swords. So there's this new beginning, also like this very well directed energy, like probably the ideas, the concept, everything is very well organized, and it's very well like also like created, in an intellectual kind of way, and it has a sort of force. So probably the message of the production or of the creation, it's very straightforward. It has a lot of honesty. It's going to be very magnetic. Um, so yes, I see them like really like being really looking forward to this new beginning. We have the Nine of Cups, that is like a wish come true. So definitely the girls' cups are full. These nine cups are full. They are feeling full. They are feeling fulfilled. Um, Probably they had been waiting for a while to actually release this or to be able to come back, and now they are able to sit very comfortably and being like, okay, yes, this is the result that we want. We love this. We love how this came out. Um, in the middle, we have the Six of Wands, that it also talks about a personal victory, and I think that the girls definitely are. Maybe they had been like battling something in a very recent past. So there's also this sense of like um achievement, like, oh, we went through this and we survived somehow. So I think that it's very um I love it. I love it for them. I think that it's very, they had been very, very courageous, very brave, and they are going to celebrate that. I don't know exactly, because here in these cards, none of them talks about obstacles actually, but probably since this is like a new beginning, a new era, probably they had been like they had to overcome some things from the past and somehow start new, like refresh their minds, their body. I haven't heard about them, so I don't know if maybe they were in this sort of break, like, or vacation or something like that, because it seems like now their energies are going to be very focused on getting what they want and actually being a sort of winners, sort of like um, being very um, like victorious, so, and I think that this is very personal actually, because we have the Empress. So the Empress, it's talking about growth, abundance, and that there's always room for more improvement in their case, that they will have the opportunity to even create even more opportunities for themselves. Like this is not something that is going to stop at some point. I think that since they are going to do very well and they are going to have a sort of victory, this victory is also going to open a lot of doors and opportunities for them to keep expanding their influence and also there's something about them having like being powerful as females as well, because the Empress, it's also very mother earth, very motherly kind of energy. So I think that it also is inviting them to connect with their feminine energy. And yes, of course, that they have a strong ideas. They have like a very strong voice as well, strong opinions about what they want to achieve. But I think that the Empress is also reminding them that in order to keep being victorious, there's no need to be aggressive somehow, like, and I'm not saying that they are aggressive. I'm just saying that yes, there can be a sort of pride behind these achievements, but that they also have to remember to stay loving, to stay open to receiving, to stay soft and beautiful and just amazing, amazing in their expression, in their connection. I think we definitely we need that. I think that they need to remember that they are feminine inside, uh, that probably the feminine or kind of, I'm not saying like ladylike, but probably like talking a bit more about what it feels like to be a female, or emotions, or about also wanting to be themselves. Probably that message can resonate more with their audience. To be victorious, to be fighters, but at the end of the day, do not forget that you are the source of love and kindness. Like let's be a bit soft, not always be on the defensive, like let's not always get that that girl crush concept that everyone does. That sometimes it's okay to dedicate a few songs or a few like artistic expressions to connect with the beauty of being females. And I think that definitely they should like go deep into that, because there's a lot of abundance available for them. Also possibly there's like, or there's going to be, they're going to be developing a sort of sense of like they really want to connect more with the creative side. So I don't know if actually all the members are starting to write their own material, or if they have already any, and if they are like submitting it, or they are like having it for revision. There's like this need also for them to be bigger, to be much more than what they are already. I think that the girls definitely are going through, this year is going to be a lot about winnings and also about growth. And I think that they have the possibility to impact a lot of people's lives with their message. Um, Here ending with the Knight of Wands. Definitely, see, there's like this inner pull inside of them, like, okay, like we want to be feminine, but at the same time it seems like they feel this urge of this Knight of Wands, like, okay, I cannot stop, like I cannot like remain all kind and sweet and loving because time is running out, so I think that they always feel somehow they always feel like in a rush, that they have to take the opportunities as they come and to make the most of it. Probably there's a sense of I'm sorry, there's a sense of urgency, like, oh really, I need to get this, I need to get this done, like, yes, we should get this as soon as possible, yes, like there's a lot of ambition at the same time, but I think that they they could have the possibility to have very interesting conversations with the company, with the CEOs. They could actually have a very important role, and actually getting what they want. I think that there's like a sort of project, there's something that they want, that they are like, oh, I aiming at that, like, I want this for us. So I don't know if it is to release some material from that was created by them, or to actually like get like involved in a sort of project that is very important to some of them. So there's this need of, okay, now that we are winning, or that we are at the top of our game, or we are achieving our goals, we have to take this opportunity to go and make and negotiate with certain people. Like, when you want to ask for something and you're like, okay, this is the right timing, because I know I was great at my job, I know I was doing well, so I think I deserve better, or I deserve a bit more of the opportunities that I really want for myself. So yes, I think that they could have potentially like the opportunity to do um, to do some very interesting projects, or to get involved in some of them. Definitely, the girls. There's something, like this Knight of Wands at the end of the reading. It's very meaningful, because in the middle of the reading we have the Six of Wands. So there's this sense of like, okay, we have to take this opportunity while we are winning, or while we are active. So there's this sense of like, okay, I can be happy and I can be content that we are like achieving a lot of things, but we know we cannot relax. We know that we cannot like sit around and be like, okay, yes, we made it, like, okay, I'm going to take a nap. No, I think that the girls definitely have their eyes on something, they want to achieve something, they know they have to take the opportunity. um and probably this also means not stopping, not stopping, like not letting themselves get distracted by um actually like being flattered by people, and or being congratulated, when someone goes and it's like, oh, you done great, yes, this is great, yes, thank you for all your hard work, and that's it. I think that they are like, okay, we can do much more, we want to do much more. They are very competitive as well, I'm going to be honest. I don't. I know they are from JYP, but I don't know about the groups. I don't remember exactly um, what other groups are still in YG. Now YG, sorry, JYP. Uh, but I think that there's this sense of like, we want to be the not the most, the greatest girl group of the company, but definitely they want to have a certain recognition, like, okay, like, we want to leave a sort of mark that differentiates us from the other girl groups. that the company has. And I think that they are saying this because probably the management in that company is very unstable. So probably right now, if you do good with your group, probably are their favorite, and they are all smiles and they are all happy with you, but then eventually they forget about you once you don't serve them a purpose. So somehow what they want to do is they want to keep getting the attention from the company. They want to keep also demanding the companies a few things for themselves. Probably the girls have a very strong idea about what they want to do when it comes to their image, the changes that need to be done. They are very creative. So they definitely have this need to be heard, sort of like being part of the creative process, like being considered and invited to the important decision makings, especially when it comes to their image. So probably this is why they are going to be a bit like on the hurry, they're going to be a bit like, okay, hurry up, let's do this, like, come on, because they do not want to be forgotten. They do not want to be a one hit group, kind of group, and then disappear. They want to stay relevant. I think that they also feel pressure, just like any group, to provide for the fans. And this is reality. And probably the company has a very twisted way of like replacing their artists really soon with a new hot toy, or with a brand new toy, something like that. And I'm not like objectifying anyone because it's no one's fault. It's just that the the new things, or the novelty always gets the attention, when you are in that phase. But somehow they want more attention for themselves, and they also want to have like a more important role. They want to be active. They don't want to be sitting around waiting for instructions about what to do. So definitely there's a lot of girl power here, and it's not a concept. It's not a concept. Like I'm saying this, it's not to preach something on an MB. It's very personal desire of them, to be more empowered in their careers. And probably they have had experiences where they feel like, okay, this is the time. This year is going to be the year. So yes, guys, this is all I have for them. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.